Welcome to part one of I like horror movies, but I don't enjoy possession type movies like The Exorcist or The Conjuring, or like demon slash like ghost movies like The Ring or Oculus. But I love monster horror, and I like slasher, and I like killers and zombies and torture, blood and guts, psychological horror movies. I like the other stuff. So I made a list in a multi-part series of horror movies that I recommend that fall in that category. So let's get into it. First up is Misery. Now we're starting things kind of easy before we kind of get into the more interesting, more obscure stuff. But like, if you haven't seen Misery, this is the time to watch it. And don't worry, in this list, there's a little something for everyone here. So Paul Sheldon used to write for a living. Now he's writing to stay alive. After an accident, acclaimed novelist Paul Sheldon is rescued by a nurse who claims to be his biggest fan. Her obsession takes a dark turn when she holds him captive in her remote Colorado home and forces him to write back to life the popular literary character he killed off. Misery is dope. Kathy Bates and James Caan just crush it. They eat the screen up, especially Kathy. I think this is her best acting role ever. She totally crushes it. It's not like super scary, but it's definitely like, what would you do in this situation? And Kathy Bates, like I said, she just is so creepy. She nails it. I completely recommend Misery if you have not seen it. Next is Come and See, The Cruelest Side of War. The invasion of a village in Belarus by Germany forces sends a young boy into the forest to join a weary resistance of fighters against his family's wishes. There he meets a girl who accompanies him back to his village. On returning home, he finds his family and fellow peasants massacred. His continued survival amidst the brutal debris of war becomes increasingly nightmarish, a battle between despair and hope. This is one of the most unnerving and just brutal war movies that I have ever seen. There are moments in it that are genuinely scary, but like the realism is the real horror. And so if that's in your lane, if that's what you're looking for, Come and See is brutal. It's sad. It will more than likely mess you up. So watchers beware. Real quick, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. It helps me a lot. Patreon.com/Austin Kohler lets you write into shows like these. I'll read your comments in the videos, talk about it so you can be a part of the shows. And lastly, you can follow me on Letterboxd at Austin Kohler TV. Next is The House That Jack Built. If you feel like screaming, you definitely should. Failed architect, engineer, and vicious murderer, Jack narrates the details of some of his most elaborately orchestrated crimes. Each of them a towering piece of art that defines his life's work as a serial killer for 12 years. The House that Jack Built I'm trying to throw everything into this list. And so we had some war, we had some like just serial killer type stuff, and now we've got some like really, it's slower, but it builds and builds to, I don't want to give anything away, but this is more in line with kind of a gory, gross out type of horror. So without giving anything away, if you're into that type of horror with like a mix of a serial killer, then The House that Jack Built is going to be for you. Next is Blue Velvet. This one's a little more like psychological horror. It's a strange world, isn't it? The discovery of a severed human ear found in a field leads a young man on an investigation related to a beautiful, mysterious nightclub singer and a group of psychopathic criminals who have kidnapped her child. Like I said, this one's a little more so like David Lynch did this, so it's got that David Lynch sort of like dreamy, weird vibe. You're not sure like it's just kind of that like psychological, smooth, weird, mess with your head a little bit type of horror. Nothing's like straight in your face like horror, but it was definitely very unnerving and will give you that kind of spooky vibe. Next, The Thing. This movie is extremely popular, so the odds of you having not seen it are low, but this is sort of, watch it again. It is so freaking good. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. A 12-man team at a remote Antarctic research station discovers an alien buried in the snow. Soon unfrozen, the form-changing creature wreaks havoc, creates terror, and becomes one of them. Done completely with practical effects. The Thing is so fun. It is so good. It's gory. It's gross. It is scary, and it's just like such a fun, like the premise itself is so like who's sick, like who's got it, and it is. Oh my gosh, The Thing is so awesome. And last on the list is Seoul Station. This is an animated, scary movie. And if you're not big into animation, don't knock it till you try it. It all started here in this animated prequel to Train to Busan. A group of survivors confronts a zombie pandemic that erupts in downtown Seoul. This movie's wild, it's crazy, it's so gory, it's so gross. Zombies, so this is your zombie movie in the list. Give it a try. If you're into like just super violent, gory zombie action horror, this movie 100% for you. If you're not big into animation, honestly, I still think you're gonna like this one. Thank you so much for watching my video. What movies did I miss? Let me know down below. I drop new videos every single day, so I will see you tomorrow. See ya.